Welcome to this grounding, clarifying, post-eclipse, post-new moon meditation.
I just sanitized the bottom, so it's probably that's why.
And we're here on the farm, preparing to go into this and reflecting on everything that's happened since June of 2020 and noticing perhaps if there's cycles that are completing and feeling the support of a community coming together around this potential for clarity. So in this moment, I invite you to place your feet on the ground, or perhaps you're lying down, moving however feels best for you in each moment. Noticing the breath. And if you haven't already, you can go ahead and open the bottoms of your feet, connecting with the energy of the earth. That energy flowing up the body, rising up the spine, and opening through the crown of the head into blue sky, like a pillar of light extending infinitely up into the cosmos. And feeling that light shining down through the core of the being. Perhaps imagining roots growing deep into the earth, intertwining with the roots of the trees and the plants all around you now. Growing stronger with each connection. Interacting with the mycelial networks who support by exchanging and delivering minerals and nutrients and carbon. Feeling a part of this web of healing and support. And as you sit here or lie down or perhaps stand, noticing the breath. You might imagine you're walking in a beautiful forest on a very clear pathway. Listening to the sounds of the birds around you. Feeling the wind on your face. Smelling the earth. And seeing the light touching the leaves, entering into the trunks. That energy moving and washing through the plant life. Breathing in the oxygen from this photosynthesis. And coming along through the forest, you begin to hear the sound of a stream washing down, and you approach the edge of this small and powerful rushing water. And as you approach, you begin to see a being there. A being surrounded by light. And as you watch the water washing away all the little leaves and sticks that may have been falling from the trees or getting caught in the eddies or the whirlpools of the stream, you notice how the water just seems to continue to flow, never the same in any 2 moments, and with such a gentle and consistent ease, washing away all the particles that are ready to flow beyond this place, heading back towards the ocean. You look up and meet the eyes of this being, mirroring the smile on their face, the loving presence, the energy of the great matriarchal power and love. And in this moment, this being has a message for you. Communicated perhaps through words, perhaps through images, or maybe through the pattern of creation unfolding in the trees around you, in the stream rushing, in the feeling of the light, in the taste of the soil as it exhales. Feeling a light beginning to swirl inside your lower dantian, the space deep behind the navel. And this light, with each breath in, expands out. And with each exhale, softens into that pillar of light, extending infinitely above and below your body. And the being of love witnesses this transformation in you, affirming, acknowledging, and simply attending with attention as you surrender to your transformation now. You are ready to fully accept this light. And there is an even greater sense of ease that is ready to flow in each breath of your life now. Taking 3 deep breaths now, you store this light deep in the cells of your bones, this knowledge of safety in power, of safety in ease. Knowing that when you allow this light inside of you to fill every crevice and crack of your brilliant being, that it serves and uplifts that web that you are interconnected with. Acknowledging now the reflection of yourself that has held space. Seeing this being of love as you gaze deeper becomes a literal mirror reflection of your own spirit. You are this being, and this being is you. Feeling that smile of love warming deep, deep into your being. And bowing low or acknowledging the gratitude, however feels best now. Knowing that this being will always be a guide for you in their highest, fully healed self. And gently you begin to turn back away from this figure who blesses your departure, away from the rushing river, and retracing your steps through this beautiful forest, hearing the birds in the trees, feeling the sunlight and the rushing energy of photosynthesis, of exchange of resources freely. And as each foot lands grounded on the soft earth, you begin to wiggle your toes and your fingers, tip of the tongue, tracing the top of the mouth, taking 3 deep breaths as you slowly allow a little bit of light to flutter through the eyelids and closing again at your own pace. As you slowly come back into presence, reflected in the loving community of this circle. And I invite you to take just a moment now, if you'd like, to reflect on how that was for you. Perhaps you want to write down any images that stood out, words or feelings, communications, information. And I'm going to be sharing a little bit more content like this as the next few weeks go by, because I'm going to be teaching a course in January. It's a 4-week intensive called Follow the Yes, where we will be learning how to integrate the information that is inherently clear inside of you, how to open to that information and put it into action and sustain that. So thank you for listening, and I hope to see you again soon.